about to play?
Yeah, I wait on this nigga to come on. I wish they had different helmets, fam. Like, damn. Oh, shit. Yeah, this hoe. Power and under pressure. Everson Gary for power. Dang, he got Gerald Case. I ain't know about this nigga. Nigga got some pure tackle. Man, let's go. Man, this nigga got some heat. Oh, he talking in the chat. What's good with it, bro?
What's good, bro?
Big game right here, bro. Big game.
Shit, this is my first game in the league.
Hell yeah. This nigga got Darren got no fucking picks. Hey yeah, I traded Mike and Eckler. Yes sir.
Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower
Yes,
Field
sir.
at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies.
But I said, well, Adam though, I said Adam over there.
Get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. This fielded at the 2. And good starting field
trying to
position.
break
They'll
already.
get this one all the way up to about the
Let's get right. Let's get tight.
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Let's get right. Let's get tight.
Ready?
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie. It's Phillip Lindsay. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, orbit.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Watch the screen.
From the gun on third down, Locke.
Let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Justin Jackson, second-year man out of Northwestern. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Show a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Herbert going deep for Hopkins. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Down. 18 Gator. Blue draw quarter.
It's out of time.
Hey, dude. 45 to Mike. Yo, go, go. Let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Strike first here in this opening quarter. And it's now a 7 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Pushes fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Finds his rookie first rounder. It's Noah Fant. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Gordon on first down. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From just shy of midfield.
I'm lagging.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland.
Oh my gosh. I can't move my play.
To the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Sutton is part of a good year for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Lock to throw on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey, Haywood!
51. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Yes.
Bud. Look at me. Zipper. Snap.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Let's go, D-Hop.
Completion to Hopkins. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
Yes. Huh?
Well, we're used to
No.
that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this?
Some what?
He's double covered and finds a way
Yes.
to play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Go.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. Thielen, but it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
Wow.
And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
I didn't even see him.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
He's checking crack. Check safety, check safety. Hit it.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Oh, he caught it!
A huge play there.
He caught that.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Bravo.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And this is
They got beat
Bronco touchdown. From 17 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Yeah, they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Charger drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar.
Touchdown, L.A. Taylor Gabriel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Mike 42, check, check, Mike 42. Oh, you got deep? Mike 42, Mike 42. We own them. We own them. Stop, Mike 42, Mike 42.
Big Gripper.
Throwing his Lock on third down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Check 43. Hey! That's me. 45's the mic. Focus, defense, focus. Switch. He's coming. Double up. Look, squeeze. Check 52.
From the gun, Herbert, he'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Get it.
On 2nd down, Freeman. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now! He can't hang. Hey! High 7. 951. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Hit it.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Foxtrot. Watch the whip.
Yep. Start.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and that'll bring up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
51 to Mike, boy, 51.
Go.
Screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Defense.
To throw again. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
The outlaw. Fair.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Good dash.
Chopper.
45, Mike, 45.
Snap.
Throwing on third and long. Herbert going deep for Hopkins. It's caught inside the 25. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it's going to be second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Huh?
Hey, back up.
What?
Yeah.
They can't handle that. 45 for Mike.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Throwing again. Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Everson Griffin, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Check three.
6-6. Pull it high. Hey, lock it.
Slam.
Get it.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badger.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's go.
Ready up.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Bro, give me that
some
kid.
teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw a big
right
chunk
here, bro.
play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Block again here on 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like. I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, Sam off.
Check 31.
Look at me. Score. Score. Let's go.
From the gun, Herbert.
Oh my
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Why are you so
You know, I watched
inaccurate,
film
bro?
yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it
Why
when
you so
the next
inaccurate,
defensive back
G?
talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Hey, Delta. 5.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert, he's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 12 on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2.
General West.
They'll try and run with Freeman. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And now look at him go. Past the 20.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Home for a Broncos score. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
61. Matchbox lights.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Roll out.
Rush in. Rush in.
Now.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Lucky. Lucky. Lucky.
Go.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready. 18 Gator.
Let's get off the field.
Protein spill.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And I think the defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop. Get it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Shit. Tighten up. Check.
Off the play fake. Herbert rolling to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Go. Pilot, 64, Week.
A big spot now for the rookie lock. Now Gordon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st down, Lock. Going left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Recon, 132 fighter. 5.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. 49.
80 weapon.
49. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Dive.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Boy, don't run that middle like that again, my boy.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base and scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Let's go.
Melvin Ingram has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Let's go.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Go.
Check tight, check tight. Check tight.
Go. Big grip.
They'll go for it. It's locked.
Bro, Dorian!
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
What are you doing? Calm down, fam.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He's going to let it fly.
No! He
Inside
caught
the
it!
5. That one good for 37 yards. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Philip Lindsey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Bravo.
Minus 42. Coming, baby. I'm coming,
Get
baby.
it.
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
39 yards there, a big one.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Spawn. No. Check 26.
They run from the pistol here with Freeman. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Hey, bro, that's the game like that all year.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready. 90 Wolf.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Ready.
Lock to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Clock now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. To throw it is Locke. Over the middle, complete. It's Spencer. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Let's go. 50, plant.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for our visitors, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Denver, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.